Hello everyone, this is Yoko. On this channel, I will be disseminating information that I have collected in English, as I feel that the information that is happening in China is often not accurately conveyed to countries other than China. We obtain information from multiple media sources, so we would be happy if you could give us your opinions on the content of the video in the comments. Also, my native language is not English, so I use an AI speaker to create audio to convey information correctly. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and support us. First, I would like to explain about the fire in Tianjin. A large-scale building fire recently occurred in Tianjin. The fire was burning in an unusual manner. It is thought that the building burned in an abnormal manner because combustible materials were used on the exterior walls. It appears that the fire started not inside the building, but on the outside wall of the building, and the rising air quickly engulfed the entire building in flames. When a large-scale fire breaks out in China, a surprising number of fire engines rush to the scene, but this time there were not that many. When a large-scale fire broke out in an apartment building in Chongqing in 2020, fire engines heading to the fire scene were unable to reach the scene due to illegally parked cars and were stuck. When a fire breaks out in a high-rise building, many fire engines arrive. This is the same in Japan. Even if the fire is small, if a fire breaks out in a high-rise building, many fire trucks will arrive. However, for the recent Tianjin building fire, there were only a few fire engines assembled. People are paying attention to me because they think there might be something wrong with it. One idea is that there were fires in other places at the same time, so they couldn't be concentrated in one place. Another fire site is not far from the current fire site. If you look at it from a distance, you can see smoke coming from two places within the same angle of view. Therefore, there is information that fires broke out in two locations at the same time, making it impossible to concentrate firefighting capabilities in one location. According to information on the internet, fires were occurring in other locations in Tianjin, and fires had to be extinguished in 3 locations at the same time. I am concerned about the cause of this fire. Although the cause has not been determined, there is a theory that the fire in the building started in the outdoor unit of the air conditioner. Another theory is that the fire was caused by an electrical system, but either way it was an accident. In China, even if the cause of the accident is announced, it is questionable whether it is true or not, so another theory is that it was a man-made fire, that is arson. The question is whether there was a motive for the arson, but it is said that the purpose was to collect insurance money as China's economy is deteriorating. Furthermore, it is suspected that the simultaneous fires were a coincidence, and the possibility of terrorism is also attracting attention. The fires are believed to be in office buildings or residential buildings, and are not considered terrorism because they are inconsistent. If a terrorist attack was targeting the communist government, government buildings or facilities would be targeted, so the possibility of it being a terrorist attack is considered low. Whatever the cause, this fire is a big problem. If it were an accident, it would mean that the building was constructed and the electrical system was managed in such a way that such fires occur frequently. You never know when a fire will break out in another building or structure. And if it's arson, anxiety will spread until the motive is determined. I have some time left, so I thought about the story that was being spread on social media about an accident involving a Chinese nuclear submarine. There is a lot of information about this story in English-speaking countries. Information in English was being spread more than in Chinese, but Taiwanese authorities have issued an announcement denying the information. Indian media reports that an unconfirmed report about a nuclear submarine accident in China is attracting attention. Indian media is interested in the movements of the Chinese military, so they actively disseminate information regarding the relationship between Taiwan and China. In the English-speaking world, the story of an accident involving a Chinese nuclear submarine has spread quite widely, but the Taiwanese authorities have denied the incident, calling it a baseless rumor. I believe that the stories about submarine accidents that are being spread on the internet are probably false alarms, but I think the background behind the spread of such rumors is important. Chinese submarines regularly carry out various activities around Taiwan. Many people are aware that they regularly collect military important information or information about Taiwan's military power, so when rumors of an accident spread, they think it might be true. This will cause it to spread on SNS. In other words, there is a strong sense of wariness toward China. Chinese nuclear submarines are not only near Taiwan, but are also probably near Japan to collect various information. It is believed that Japan has the ability to detect the movements of Chinese submarines. I think it is important for Japanese people to maintain appropriate vigilance regarding the activities of the Chinese military. Japan will need to give out some of the information it knows, like the US does, and put pressure on China to say it understands the situation. That's all for now. See you next time.